Okay, good evening, learners. So today we are going to study grammar. That day I taught you in previous class English grammar. That was reported speech. So just it is the recall for you. I already said reported speech. In the next slide we can go. There are two types. I already said it is just recall to you to remind over that the previous class that I taught. Okay, there are two types of reported speech: direct speech and indirect speech. Direct speech, there must be the two things I already said to you. Indirect speech also I said to the two things. How do you know the direct speech? The reporting clause and reported speech separated with comma. The reported speech always inside the inverted commas. Whereas in indirect speech, reporting clause and reported speech join with conjunction, and in indirect speech there won't be comma and inverted commas. And I told you the reported speech means exact the report of the one speaker or writer on the words that are spoken, written, or what thought by someone else, that I already said to you in detail. Now after that, direct speech and indirect speech, how it looks, that I said to you. Ram said to me, I'm hungry. That Ram said to you, me is the reporting clause. I'm hungry is the reported speech. Okay. In indirect speech also reporting clause, the reported speech but joined with conjunction. That I already said to you. And that time also I mentioned to you this. The difference between the said to and told and said. Said to and told always comes with what object? That object stands for noun or pronoun that I already said to you. And said, that comes without an object. Okay, so this also I have mentioned to you over that, how it is the direct speech and indirect speech look like. In the next slide we go over that, what are in the reporting clause. I told over that reporting clause, what will be there, that my friend is a speaker, said to is the reporting verb, and her is the listener. So the will be in the reporting clause, speaker, reporting verb, and listener. That the three combine the what? Reporting clause, isn't it? That I already mentioned to you. And I told you also this what they are done inside the inverted comma or the reported speech. If there are first person and second person pronoun, means personal pronoun, they will be changed according to speaker and listener respectively. What does it mean? First person pronoun inside the inverted comma or the reported speech change according to speaker. Second person inside the inverted comma or reported speech change according to what? Listener. But I told you, the third person pronoun never gets changed. To learn us, what I said other thing to you, we must know what are the personal pronouns, correct? So that time I gave the rule to you over that. While we're changing into the direct speech into indirect speech, I've given the rules to you. Okay, the rules we go. What are that? I told you that the see the sentence inside the inverted commas or the reported speech. Find out which sentence it belongs to first. And after that, when we come to the sentence inside the inverted comma or the reported speech, go accordingly the rules. Number one, change reporting verb. Number two, join with conjunction. One by one I told you to go. Number three, change pronoun. Number four, change tense. And number five, remove comma and inverted commas. And number six, change adverbial times if any. One by one I told you to go. I told you that time, see the sentence inside inverted comma, reported speech, and find out which sentence it belongs to. Let's see. The types of sentence, there are 5 types of sentence should be inside the inverted comma or reported speech. What did I say? First of all, the assertive declarative statement. I told you about that start from the subject in with full stop. That type of sentence is called the assertive declarative statement inside the inverted comma or reported speech. Second, I told you imperative sentence which start from verb and in with the full stop. Third one, what I said, interrogative sentence that always ends with question mark. Whatever the types of the interrogative sentence, I already said there are 3 types of interrogative sentence. One is yes no question, second is WS question, third one is tag question. But whatever question it is, that always ends with what? Question mark. At that time I told the imperative sentence also that there are the what command or the order, advice and request, but that start from verb and end with full stop. Okay, number 4, what is about the exclamatory sentence? I told you that always ends with exclamation mark. Okay, so then it is called the exclamatory sentence. Number 5, objective sentence. I told you start from may and end with exclamatory mark. So there are the 5 types of sentence. That one of the type of the sentence can be inside the inverted comma and reported in space. When we find one of the types of the sentence inside the inverted comma and reported in space, now I already said to you, how do you know that is direct speech and indirect speech? If that is direct speech change into indirect speech, so today we are learning here from the direct speech into indirect speech. Is it not? So when we know the sentence inside the inverted comma or the direct speech, then after that you have to follow the what? 6 rules, dear learners. Don't forget about it. That I already described in detail. So what did I say? The rules. There are the 5 kinds of sentence I already said over there. And when these sentences we find inside the inverted comma reported space, then the reporting verb we get sense that. I'm just showing this what number 1 rule, number 2, number 3, one by one. That day also I described all the rules to you. When the sentence associated with declarative statement, the reporting verb will become said or said to or told object. I already said over that. Said without an object, said to or told always takes an object. What is the conjunction? That. Imperative sentence, there are 3 over there. Told plus object. I already said told always takes object. Asked or requested then object. Advised then object. There are 3 types I already said to you. And conjunction in positive to, in negative not to. Interrogative, asked, wanted to know or inquired. And what is the conjunction that you have to use? If that is just a question or type question, if and whether, it WS words in the WS what? I don't mean of that. If there is WS words, then WS words only in the WS question. If there is exclamatory sentence, then exclaimed with. If there is happy, then happiness, sorrow, then sorrow. The conjunction is that. Objective sentence, then wished. The conjunction is that. I have already said to you. So this you have to know. Now let's go to this word. Pronoun and tense, next one. Rules I told you. I already mentioned to you also this one. First person pronoun according to speaker. Second person pronoun according to listener. Third person pronoun never changes. And the tense it will get tense. There you have to see. M is was, are, where. All that I have given the rules to you. And what are the 2 cases that the what it will the tense won't be changed? What I told you. The tense won't change in 2 cases. Number 1 is reporting verb. I already mentioned to you. Reporting verb in present and future tense, then tense won't get changed. Number 2, reported speech in scientific and universal truth, that time the tense won't get changed. In 2 cases, the tense won't get changed, dear learners. Now let's go to the next. That time I told you, pronoun change. Personal pronouns that I told you over this, there are 3 types of persons. One is first person, second person, and other is third person. And these are the forms of the pronoun: subject, object, possessive, reflexive, and impositive. And number means singular and plural. What is the first person pronoun? I and we. Object you already know, possessive, reflexive, impositive. Same way second person pronoun. And third person pronoun singular, he, she, it, and plural is what? They. Okay? So they are the forms subject, object, possessive, reflexive, and impositive. So these you have to learn. That day I told you about that. If you want to know, if you want to learn about the what reported is space, then these are very, very important for you. You have to learn by heart. How much time you need to learn, but you have to give time to learn to these all. Now let's go to the next. Adverbial times, if any, get chance that you already know. So these, up to this month, we read in the previous class. So the learners, now let's go to after this one. So identify direct or indirect speech. I'm giving the 10 sentence. Just look at it and try to write in a copy from 1 to 10. 1 to 10 you have to write and write the answer only. Number 1, either direct speech or indirect speech. Number 1 is what, 2 what, 3 what, like that way up to 10. write it fast. Only the answer I need. Okay, learners, only the answer. There are exercises 1 to 10. You just have to write over that. Either that is direct speech or indirect speech. You will have to write only direct speech or indirect speech. In short, you can also write DS or IS. Okay, learners, I hope that you did it. Let's go. Number 1, which speech is it? Direct speech. Because you already know, he said to me is the reporting clause, he is a nice fellow is the reporting speech. Separated with comma, and that he is a nice fellow is reporting speech always inside the inverted comma. Number 2, this also direct speech. Because I already said that there are the two rules. Number 3, indirect speech. Okay, see over that about a reporting clause. He told me and talk to a nice fellow. That is the what? Reporting speech join with conjunction, that is to, and there is no comma and no inverted comma. Join with conjunction, reporting clause and reporting speech join with conjunction and no comma and no inverted comma. That is why it is indirect speech. The 4th one, that is also indirect speech. I hope that the conjunction is that. No comma, no inverted comma. Number 5 is, this also indirect speech. What is the word conjunction over that? Exclaimed with surprise, there is that. There should be that, okay? I will give you over this one. Surprise, that. Okay. So, this also this word. Number 5 we have list. So, okay, number 5. This also indirect speech because there is the conjunction that. Now let's go to the number 6. That is direct speech. Why? I already said you. Separated with comma and always inside the inverted comma. What is the number 7? Again direct speech. Okay, number 8. This also direct speech. Okay, number 9, that is indirect speech. You already see that there is the word conjunction, that is if. No comma and no inverted comma. Conjunctions you already know that I will be given you. Number 10, that is also indirect speech because there is the conjunction that. I think that you must have made all right. Okay, now this exercise make us clear that you know this is direct speech and indirect speech, correct? Now every questions that you can see, then you will come to understand about that whether that speech is direct speech or indirect speech. And when we know direct speech or indirect speech, then it's very easy for us to change from direct speech to indirect speech and indirect speech to direct speech. Okay, now let's go to the another slide. Identify the underlined words. What is that? Either conjunction or reporting speech or reporting clause, whatever it is. Just go on. There are also 1 to 10 exercises. You can write in the word short form also. You don't have to write a whole sentence. You have to write only what is that. Answer only you have to write from 1 to 10. If you sincerely do these exercises, I hope that it will be very useful to you. It is very helpful for you to know about the reported speech. So don't forget it. Because practice only makes a man perfect. And especially the grammar. The grammar without practice that you cannot do. And you might know that however you speak English, whatever you learn, but grammar is there to correct your English. That is, we should not forget it. Okay, dear learners, let's go one by one, okay? So what are you doing?
Here are some results from a search.
We are going to do over this one. He said to me, he is a nice fellow. What is that? He is a nice fellow. Reported his speech. Because it is inside the inverted comma. The second is Arvind said. This is the what? Reporting clause. The third one, he told me to talk to a nice fellow. Talk to a nice fellow. That is what? Reported his speech. Number 4, wished. That is what? Reporting verb. Number 5, that. That is underlined that. That is what? Conjunction. Number 6, Leela said. What is that? That is the what? Reporting clause. Number 7, may I use your mobile phone? What is that? That is what? Reported speech. Number 8, the teacher said. What is that? Reporting clause. I asked him if he was sad and tired. What is that if? That is conjunction. Rahul said that he hadn't taken a taxi home the previous night. What is that said? Reporting verb. Dear learners, hope you understood this all, because that makes you clear about that. What is the reporting clause? What is the reported speech? What is the conjunction? This exercise makes you perfect. With the viewpoint of this making you perfect in reported speech, what elements that I am giving the exercise to you. Okay, now let's go to another slide. Identify the types of sentence. Okay, 1 to 10 I am giving you. Write it. Answer. We already know there are 5 types of sentences. Okay, which type of sentences is that you have to write? If that is an interrogative, then I you can write. Or question Q you can write. If that is exclamatory, then EX you can write like that. We can write short because we are doing the practice for it. Okay, dear learners, let's go over that one. 1 to 10, okay? You look sad and tired. Which sentence is it? Statement, assertive or declarative. What is it like? WS question, or we can say interrogative. Interrogative sentence also you can say. Do not play in the sun. Imperative sentence, because starting from Bob, that is do, and in the int there is full stop. Try to understand. That is why it is called imperative sentence. Number 4, optative sentence, starting from may, ending with exclamatory mark. You can see there after long. This type of sentence is called the what? Optative sentence. Number 5, what a wonderful snake it is. That is the what? Exclamatory, because ending with exclamatory mark. You can see in the picture about this sentence. Number 6, what is that? Imperative sentence, because talk, starting from Bob, talk, and ending with full stop. That is why it is called imperative sentence. Number 7, that is statement, starting from subject, that is I, because that's the pronoun. Pronoun is the subject ending with full stop. That is why it is called statement. Number 8, that is yes no question or interrogative sentence, because ending with question mark, and it can be said yes no question because starting from adjective above, that is can, and at last question mark. Number 9, that is exclamatory sentence, because there is alas, that is the exclamation mark. You might know that. Alas, hurrah, oh, that is. Number 10, what is that? That is the optative sentence, because it's starting from may and ending with what? Exclamatory mark. So in this way, this is the practice of identifying the types of sentence to make you perfect to know about the types of sentence. Because I already said to you, when we change from direct speech to indirect speech, first of all you have to see the sentence inside the inverted comma or the reported speech. Then we have to follow the what? 6 rules. Okay, dear learners, let's go to the another slide. So what is there? Reported speech with examples I'm giving over here. One by one you should do. One by one rule. She said, I will go home. See there? This is the, I told you about that, to see the sentence inside the inverted comma. What is that? What is that over there? She said, I will go home. Inside the inverted comma there is I will go home. When there is I will go home, that I is the subject in with the full stop. That is, it will be the what? That statement that we have to use that. She said that, she, I becomes she according to first person what speaker, I becomes she, and will becomes would. She would go home. See the number 2. They are coming home, said Ram to us. What is that? Ram told us. Said to becomes told, or Ram said to us. That is also correct. Ram told us or Ram said to us, because there must be the object. And look at over here, I'm showing with this one, they is the subject pronoun and ending with full stop there. So this is the statement. Now we have to go see they are coming home. That comma also is known as the word full stop here. So they is a third person pronoun. They is only, because third person pronoun will not get changed. R becomes where in tense and coming home. Number 3, you are my good friend, said Hari. What is that? Hari said that we have to use, because this is the one starting from subject you, ending with full stop. There is comma, I notice that you. You means who according to the what? Listener. There is no listener. Hari said whom? No listener. Then we have to think about that somebody. Means I thought Hari said a girl. Then what is the pronoun for girl? She. And R becomes where, but she takes what? Was. And my according to what speaker, that is Hari. That is why he is good friend. Ram said to his sister, you can read English. See how that again? Ram told, said to, you can write also a told, whatever. His sister, that is the what starting from subject you, and what is this? Ending with full stop. That is why that she could, she, you is according to listener, that is his sister could read English. In this way, we have to practice more and more. And tomorrow we read more examples about it. That is when I teach you. Okay, still there are some confusions that we have to learn, so you have to practice more about it. And today I have taught you this, how to change up to this much, that those 6 rules again I'm telling you that you should not forget. Okay, so dear learners, that up to this was today, and hope you enjoyed the class, and next time we'll complete this what reproduce space. Okay,